Hello everybody, welcome back to another commentary. It is Tuesday, so I have no work at college to do, so it's time to make another video talking about something MK related. This video, as you can see here, with the slightly too stretched version, just a thing with the PowerPoint, but whatever, it's Mortal Kombat in defense of Su Hao. This will be a series of me defending characters in Mortal Kombat, the ones who were disrespected by the fandom mainly. Like, I'm not going to defend Scorpion. That's not happening. But like 3D era characters, there's some of the NetherRealm studio characters, like Farah and Tor. I can defend now. Just anyone. So I was thinking of who to start off with. Su Hao is just the most logical answer. I don't believe he's the most hated character anymore. Though, he was for a while, and because he's had that status, that's going to make people gravitate towards him, because people root for an underdog, and also people are starting to realise that he doesn't deserve any hate, you guys. So, yeah, we'll go with Su Hao a bit. Starting now, so best way to start will be his two bios. I don't know why his second one's darker. I don't know if that's intentional or but look here. So Su Hao, he's a member of the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon is a fucking awesome clan. Super underrated. My favorite villain faction MK, and there's quite a few. Excuse me. The Red Dragon has three established characters, Movado and later Dagon, and Su Hao debuted. Dagon hadn't been established yet. All we knew was that Movado was one of the leaders of the Red Dragon. So he's like the sub-leader, going by the lore we have now that Dagon's the thing. And then Su Hao is his henchman, which is cool. So he takes up certain duties for the Red Dragon, and as you can see here, Su Hao's duty was to infiltrate the special forces, vividly guide them to members of the Black Dragon. Again, there's another neat thing on the Red Dragon. They are rivals to the Black Dragon clan, and obviously the special forces are hunting down the Black Dragon because they're another crime syndicate. So it's very helpful for them to have a spy amongst the special forces. So once the Black Dragon was seemingly destroyed, Su Hao was ordered to remain among the Special Forces ranks as an informant until further notice, which makes sense. That is cool. This is cool lore. Here's a really neat bit of history for the character. That notice came when his superior, Movado, as I mentioned earlier, ordered him to destroy the Outer World Investigation Agency's ability to travel to Outworld. So the OIA, Outer World Investigation Agency, that's basically this expansion of the Special Forces to Outworld, obviously. That's what happened in this game. It was a cool thing. It just got forgotten about afterwards, but yeah, it's neat. And Su Hao would not dishonor his Red Dragon clan, because he's a good boy. He would complete his task at any cost. That's fucking cool. That is a great introduction. You've established what he's been doing, what he's a part of, what his cause is. Just all in one paragraph, right? And then the second bar goes into some details about what he was doing. So Su Hao gained access to an iron pulse bomb. The Red Dragon has a lot of neat high-tech stuff, which again is why it's my favourite clan. They just have so much neat stuff going on. And you notice Su Hao has a cybernetic heart, which people say it's done. People critiques it for copying Kano. It's actually the opposite. Kano gains a cybernetic chestplate piece in Mortal Kombat X, which was over a decade after Su Hao came out. So Kano, and also in MK9, Kano has a similar Special Forces infiltrator backstory. So Kano is the one who steals from Su Hao, not the other way around. And this is why I need to make this video, because misconceptions like this exist, and I needed to clarify. Su Hao did nothing fucking wrong. The only similarity is, obviously, it's a big red laser cybernetic. Kid has one in the eye, Suhao has one in the heart. The heart's obviously way fucking cool. I mean, just look at it. It's so awesome. It's a really neat thing. And it does almost stand out, even if Kano has a similar bit of tech. And the reason this is similar, there is in-law reason, is because the same doctor, in a Mortal Kombat novel, he's called Dr. Rotwang. He has no established canonical name, much like the Lin Kuei Grandmaster, which is a shame. But I'll just go with Dr. Rotwang since that's the only name he has outside of the Doctor. So he made the Summon X for both of these guys, and so that is really neat. That's just cool lore. It connects well. Establishes this doctor fellow. Hasn't been used much, but like it's a neat bit of lore. Gives you a potential character idea as well. Who guy who's in a novel, it brings him up again, which is nice. It's nice to get some more lesser known lore brought in. So let's get this bomb. He infiltrated the heavily reinforced underground bunker. Now the technopores this was taken to our world. Designed by the agency. Barely evading Jack, Suhao activated the portal to Outworld, switched on the bomb, and escaped into the portal before the iron balls went off. That's fucking awesome. He sets the bombs up, blows shit up, and leaves before it happened. That is so cool. That's an immediately win for Suhao, right? He's successfully accomplished this task, successfully infiltrated the Special Forces. The Special Forces helped destroy the Black Dragon. Suhao would have been a big part of that, so again, he's greatly helped there. This is a really good bit of lore to establish him. I see no issue with this, and I think people don't know about this, right? I don't see enough people talk about it. The people who talk about this like this backstory. I don't think anyone dislikes it. It's just most people don't know about it. And this is an issue with MK fans. They will judge a character by design, even if it's decades old, and it will obviously be fixed. And personally, I don't think it needs fixing. I think it's cool as is. Like how he looks. It is, like, obviously his face. 2002 graphics, it's justified about it. It doesn't look the greatest, but it doesn't look terrible. It's perfectly fine for 2002. The graphics for this being a 2002 game are pretty good, especially the in-game renders. He had like these neat glowing eyes. He's got the facial hair, helps him stand out. Obviously, he's Mongolian, a Mongolian rep from Mortal Kombat. That's great. Yeah, I don't. This is the thing about being Mongolian. Like, one issue with his appearance is the stereotypically yellow skin, but that was partially fixed in Armageddon. They toned it down a bit. And then the MKX comics, they do a bit of an update to his design, and he looks fucking great in those comics. Even if he's just used to be killed off the woods, he still has good dialogue in that. So like most of the video characters in that comic who just exist to die. Bad writing, but the characterization done well. Personally, I just think the dialogue's good. Like, it says some cool lines like "Day on command" and stuff. Or just mantle your boy. Like, that's fucking dope. We already see Suhao, and whenever he shows up, he's fucking awesome. Like, how can you hate this guy? I don't get it. And obviously, Suhao must now make contact with Movado and Outworld to receive his next objective. That sets up the events of the Red Dragon being associated with the Deadly Alliance. Perfect set of bios. There is literally nothing wrong with these bios. It is, I can't think of a better way to establish a character. It perfectly ties into pre-existing lore. It's interesting. For a reboot, you could actually showcase him as being part of Special Forces before making his betrayal. And the rest won't do this because they're fucking cowards, even though they do reboots all the time. He should have been MK9, right? He should have been with the Special Forces. Yeah, obviously that was mainly the trilogy roster, but also Quan Chi was there, so yeah. And also Kenshi was there. Kenshi should have just been in a story, because in law he has a reason to be in MK1 tournament, so why not? Not that you have to, but it would make sense to be with one of them. But I digress. Su'Ao also would have made sense, because he's with the Special Forces. It's like having Sonya or you'd interact with Kano and stuff. Like, very wasted, and he's wasted just because of this bias against him. I don't know, he has so much potential, and it's not like conceptually doesn't work. Like, for this one appearance, he's done really well. My only complaint is he dies in his own ending. Not a good look. An issue with Day Eyes was it just literally just said, oh, this character's dead, as a way to write him off in case they wouldn't use him in the next game. But then when they come to return, they don't have a proper explanation for their return. This ending isn't even confirmed canon, because in Armageddon he's just still around. He was meant to get a bio. Every character in Armageddon was meant to get a bio, to my knowledge. Unfortunately, there were issues with the game. Still good, Armageddon's great, but had to release it early. They made 17, I think, bios on their website, and then they stopped for whatever reason. I mean, they weren't making a profit from it. They were very detailed bios, 17 of them. So that shows a lot of dedication. It's a shame Su'Ao didn't get anything for Armageddon, but Deadly Alliance, he has a lot here. For one game, it's a lot. Again, I only complaints is he dies in his ending. Him being sent to assassinate on behalf of Mavado's orders, that's cool. And it's believable. He's a believable threat. Regarding our believable threats, Mavado, his superior, he beats about 3 characters in one game. He defeats Kano canonically. It's made canon Armageddon because he's imprisoned, which is what happens in his Deadly Alliance ending. He beats up Kenshi, and he kicks Cabal's ass, and that was a way to write him out, but Cabal is saved by Havoc. So, yeah, and this is Mavado's go-to guy, so he's definitely a reliable dude, and he's success at this very tricky task of infiltrating the Special Forces. So, yeah, he's great. My only other issue, again, being the skin, but that's literally been fixed already. Like, and I don't think it was intentionally racist. I just think it was graphic issue. They should have made it less yellow, obviously. But it's like it's not racist. It's maybe you're calling it a Mongolian stereotype. No, he just he just in this game in particular, like he doesn't after it. He just has stereotypically yellow skin, which sucks. But that shouldn't mean you should just pick the character. Like his actual characterization, there is nothing that says Mongolian stereotype. Like, is that a stereotype of Mongolian people? That there's military infiltrators with cybernetic hearts that work for crime syndicates. I don't think that's a Mongolian stereotype. I don't think that's a stereotype at all. I think that's a completely original story, which makes Su'Ao stand out. It makes him an appealing character. Gives him tons of potential for what he could do with a story and like a reboot, like I said, have him show with the Special Forces to begin with, or have him show up later. The options are endless. Well, they're not endless, but you have multiple options, which is good. Very good. So, yeah. Su'Ao, we go to his weapons here. I won't mainly do this, but Su'Ao is complete original weapon. Like, they're not... they're kind of like buzzsaws in a way, but not really. Because he just holds on. These aren't actual weapons, they're sunbeam blades. These were made... This entire description is just in lore for Su'Ao. It is not anything existent. So this is all Su'Ao lore. So his weapons alone have more lore than like a good chunk of characters. Like, this isn't noticed enough. His submarine blades, firstly, they're fucking awesome. Look at them. That's so cool. He dual wields them. Like, that is awesome. Completely unique weapon, means like unique gameplay. His special moves are unique as well. He has like a shoots his massive cybernetic heart. He has this cool clap move. I don't think there's an adaptation of why he can do that and like sound like a gust of wind, but it's fucking awesome. He just clap his hands and decks them on. But there's some new ways. This is basically a bio in itself just for his weapons. An exotic weapon of the Chinese martial arts. The Sun Moon blades originated in Mongolia. As a pair, these bladed weapons can be extremely efficient when used in combat. When one hand blocks an incoming attack, it can catch the weapon and keep it from attacking, or be used to disarm the opponent totally. However, the true beauty comes into play when one notices that the other hand is left free to attack. Here's when the versatility of the Sun Moon blades really shines. With the ability to thrust, stab, slash, or rake an opponent, the Sun Moon blades' deadly qualities are easy to see. This is completely made up just for Su Hao. That is an incredible level of detail. And there was something awesome about Deadly Honest. They just went into depth about weapons and martial arts, fight styles and stuff. Really awesome. It helps with world building so much, and it helps Su Hao when he has such a unique weapon with such interesting information about it, and it just looks cool. Like I wouldn't even have to show you this paragraph here. I could just show you the weapons, and you could tell, oh, this is very unique, very original. So yeah, again, perfect weapons. Another bit of lore is that the Red Dragon, like when you complete your training, you get to pick your weapons. So again, it reflects Su Hao more. Shows that these were his personal pick. Connect to Mongolia. Obviously, he's a Mongolia rep. Again, that also helps him be unique because he's the only Mongolian character. MK. Everything about this guy screams unique and in the good way, which is great. Just look at this boy. He looks great. As you can see, I wanted to show you the comics from him. Firstly, this just looks nice. To show you, I'll continue to ramble, but like he's got a facial hair, he's got a nice smirk, his fucking physique, he's an absolute unit. The Sonic heart's a bit different. I don't know what the thing in his shoulder is, but it still looks cool. I just think that's a weird addition. That wasn't in his original version, I don't think. So yeah, the comics has changed a few things. Most notably, his skin isn't yellow anymore. So again, that's good. That's an easy fix. No worries. So that's not even like an issue anymore because that's fixed. His actual clothing, it's the same, but also it's just plain black. This takes away from some of the uniqueness because it's just plain black, but it fits more because the green was kind of out there. I do like it myself. I can see this being I only noticed his attire is just pure black until like when I was getting some pictures of him. Like as you can see with the hat, it's just pure black. So that's probably considered a better look for most. With stuff like MK11, where you get mobile colour schemes, and I'm guessing that's going to be like that in the future, then you could have both. So yeah, and obviously you get tons of costumes in the games now. So doesn't Su Hao, he would look awesome. He has enough unique gameplay stuff, and his lore's unique to as like what more of a reason do you need to put this guy in a game again? Like what else do you want? He's a great character, and like for these reasons, he just ticks every box for making a good fighting game character, a good character in general, and I don't get the hate, and I'm glad it's kind of stopping. I think Dairu's most hated now, maybe not most hated, but no one seems to appreciate him because receding hairline, that's the only reason he's hated. But I digress. Anyway, Su Hao, phenomenal character. Leave him alone. He is precious. And shameless plugs. I'm doing this again. Links for all in the description. Check out my DeviantArt. Check out CDR's DeviantArt. Check out Odie's DeviantArt. Odie makes art, really nice MK art and some other stuff, I believe. CDR makes fanfics and has some bios related to his fanfic. That's Mortal Kombat Requiem. You can also read that at fanfiction.net. And you can read my fanfiction, Mortal Kombat Reborn, on there as well. And also I have a Discord server. It's about my fanfic. You can also just discuss about anything you want, really. As long as you're civil about it. Had a few bans lately. Just don't be a fucking dick, please. Thank you. But feel free to join. Stop by. I'd appreciate it. Links for all these will be in the description. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I will ask one more question though. Who should I defend next? Let me know between these 6 or any other character. I'm open to more suggestions. These are just the first 6 I could think of. Dairu, Darius, Hitardi, Order Realm, Freesun. I think Sado needs more appreciation. Hodara gets some, but I think it's just because of his appearance. I don't think people are truly appreciating how well written he is, especially in Deception Conquest, like his personality and stuff. Really cool stuff. Cobra and Kira and Movado, Suhasa and Superior. So, yeah, all 6 of those are very underappreciated characters, just like Suhao. I'd be looking forward to defending more characters in the future. So, yeah, for last time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.